So I actually used 2 different reds from the Sephora collection to make my perfect red.
Yeah!
So I have like an ombre effect, but we'll get there.
Oddly enough, I have 2 reds. Look at that. Hey everyone, I'm David. I'm a Sephora beauty director, and I'm here today with the absolutely gorgeous Alexis. She is a Radio City Rockette. How amazing is that? It's so good to have you here.
Yes, happy to be here.
I'm so excited. So tell us a little bit about your journey as a Rockette.
I've been a Rockette for 5 seasons.
Wow.
And I have grown so much, not only as a dancer, but as a person. So to be here celebrating our centennial anniversary this year is nothing short of spectacular.
That's amazing, 100 years of the Rockettes. What is it like to be part of such an incredible legacy?
Yeah, I remember watching the Rockettes, and I have such vivid memories of telling my mom that I want to be performing on that TV. So I auditioned for the Rockettes actually 3 times before I got the job. So to be here is honestly amazing.
But hard work pays off. If you dream it, you can be it, even a Rockette. So that's amazing. And it leads us right into our glam for today, which is we're gonna be doing some classic Rockette holiday look on Alexis today. We already have Alexis's complexion done, so we're gonna get to the fun stuff to start with. Obviously, I'm gonna go for the eye first. I'm actually starting with just a little bit of a matte shadow. And I'm sure you know this too, when you're doing anything for stage, you're always adding a little bit more, right? And I'm using the Makeup by Mario Matte's palette.
Do you have any tips for making makeup last throughout a show?
Yes, so, you know, it's funny because whether it's something like the Rockettes or it's a musician on tour,
Yeah.
or even just a red carpet situation, when you're under hot lights, when somebody's potentially sweating,
Yep.
there are some things that you really want to take into consideration. A key one is that the products you're using aren't too emollient, meaning they're not too wet,
Okay.
dewy. So I would say definitely stick to mattes, even if you're dry skin.
So what's one product that you would sneak into all of our Rockette bags for shows?
Oh, that's very good. I would say probably this one right here.
Okay,
The one size
yeah.
setting spray. Like, it's a waterproof,
Cute.
mattifying, blurring setting spray. So
Yeah.
even if you are dancing for hours, this is gonna basically put a filter in front of your face so you always look like you are on social media and perfected.
Yeah.
So what I have done here is basically just created a soft ombre. And it's a soft, really pretty way to not look like you're overdone with makeup, but really shape the eye. What about eyeliner? What's your go-to eyeliner?
I love a liquid eyeliner.
Okay, oh
Yes.
good, so we're gonna do something a little different.
Okay.
I'm actually gonna be using a kohl pencil.
Okay.
I love a pencil because you can sort of blur it out a little bit. So I'm gonna use as close to the lash as possible, and then we're gonna give it a little bit of a blurring.
We know we're known for our iconic eye high kicks.
Of course.
I'm curious, do you have a signature makeup look or style that you're known for?
Yeah, I would say for me, I don't love a lot of graphic stuff when it comes to makeup. I like makeup to have a very soft sort of watercolor feel to it where it's hyper blended. You really can't tell where the colors start and end. It just sort of melts into the face organically. That's very my style.
Okay.
Do you do anything to sort of personalize your Rockette's look? So it's like, this is Alexis's Rockettes.
Yeah.
Do you do anything like that?
Absolutely, I love to highlight. Like that is my
Ooh,
thing.
yes.
And I feel like that's what really separates my everyday makeup look
Okay.
between my glam look or my performance ready look. I love to get the cheekbones nice and highlighted so that I'm really shining from the stage.
We're about to do that. We're about to do that. But we're gonna pop some lashes on her first. Okay, so now we're gonna jump into blush. So I personally like to do a little mix for stage. I love a powder blush, but I do feel like a cream has a little bit more pigment sometimes. So I'm gonna be using the Danessa Myricks. This is the Yummy Skin. This is so good. It's a cream to powder.
Okay.
So it starts off as like a cream,
Right.
and then once it gets on the skin, it dries down to a powder.
Interesting,
So for
okay.
stage, this is phenomenal. And it does a little bit of blurring. So I like to add a little bit of a blush. Give me a little smile. Yeah, there we go. And we just hit right on the apple of the cheek. It builds in the softest, most beautiful application, and it melts right into the skin. Okay, now we're gonna get into some highlighter. This is what you said is your moment.
Yes.
So I'm gonna be using, these are from Sephora collection.
Okay.
These are the colorful luminizers.
Okay.
I'm gonna be using a deep gold and a little bit of a pink. So I'm gonna start with the bronzy, sort of deep gold, and we're gonna go almost between where the blush and the eye is. Now we're gonna go into the pink.
Okay.
So the pink, I'm gonna take it from where I added, and I'm going to bring it a little closer to the center of the face here. So it looks like it's blending with the blush. Okay, so we're gonna do the lip.
Okay.
All right, this is my must do.
Okay.
Especially for bold lips, red lips can go so scarily wrong. Get a really good powder. I like to use the Mademoiselle from Fenty.
Okay.
A small brush. I like to use a soft, fluffy, like eyeshadow brush, and powder around your lip.
Oh. How do you take into consideration your skin tone, but also your undertones when finding the perfect lip color?
The skin tone and the undertone has a huge effect, especially when you're thinking of a red. If your skin is warm undertones, sometimes I like a contrasting red, but it really comes down to preference.
Okay.
So for lip liner, what I'm gonna start with is actually a pencil that's brown.
Okay.
And we're gonna sort of mark out our lip here. This is a really dry, multi-use pencil, the Artist Color Pencil from Makeup Forever. And then I'm gonna use one size, their Lip Snatcher lip liners, and this is their classic red. I'm gonna put that over it. So I'm creating like a wall for our lip here. So now we've got our two shades. 95 is gonna be my base for you.
Yes.
Because it's a nice deep red. It's got a lot of richness to it. I think it's an absolutely stunning shade of red. And we're just gonna get that gorgeous, stunning ombre red lip. What's something that we would never guess about the life of a Rockette, that you would never know unless you were in that world?
Probably the fact that we are athletes. I think sometimes there's a misconception with dancers that, oh, you know, you just go on stage and you put on a pretty costume, but we work really hard to put on an amazing show. We actually rehearse 6 hours a day, 6 days a week for 6 weeks leading up to our first show. So that's the one thing I would say. I mean, we always say we're athletes dripping in diamonds, so that's what we are.
Type of athleticism. If you drip it in diamonds. I'm suddenly an athletic fan.
Yes, the best athlete to be.
Yes, I'll be that athlete. I'm gonna add the one now right into the center. It's just gonna give a nice little brightness in the center of the lip here. Okay, the final step, we need our setting spray. So close your eyes for 1 sec. I always say the best way is a little X, and then I like to do a cross because we want it to last forever. But that's it, that's all you need.
Okay.
Now I know you're gonna get changed into your costume because you're about to go on, so I wanna see the costume.
Okay.
Let's get it on.
Let's do it.
Oh
All right.
my.
What do you think?
God, I'm so jealous of this. This is amazing. I love this, this is so gorgeous. Make sure you all check her out in the Christmas Spectacular.
Yes.
I am so excited to see this, and have a happy, safe holiday. Take care, everyone. Bye.
Bye, y'all.